Hey, how you doing this morning? I'm Yalik, and I just pressed record without... Actually, I just realized I did not turn on Do Not Disturb, so let's go ahead and do that. Not that it matters, the phone will ring or something, but anyway. So I have a hit to show you that I just completed 2 minutes and a half ago. So, as you can see, I've had a bit of a tough morning. This guy, I was sure Grens was the method, and as it turned out, Grens were not the method. Very quickly, a bit of a tangent here, but so I had tried with the Grens a couple times. I tried sort of head on, and then this hit I tried going this way and then approaching the base that way, which would be fine, except with these speed boosted grenadiers right now. First of all, you have to drop bullet first because they are running out ahead of him and getting themselves killed. And second of all, this guy has a little bit of ice. I think he's 2-2 or something like that. But second of all, so I came over here, cleared out a bunch of stuff, used GBE back here, and I was just trying to turn the corner to go this way. And Bullet was sort of lagging behind a little bit, so I threw some smoke on him, looked up, and all of a sudden, all of my Grens are gone. Just absolutely gone. So I went back and I had to watch the replay to figure out where the hell did all my Grenadiers go. I had a bunch of them, and then I look up here after I smoke Bullet, and they're just gone. These things, he's got 3 damage amp and ice boosted rockets going right here in the middle of his base, just obliterated like 15 Grens in one, in one volley. Unreal. So really got to watch out for that. And Grens ended up not being the way on that base, which was a very expensive lesson to learn. But I ended up going RCZM because that's my thing. And then I found this person and tried one RCZM hit, but didn't go quite the way I liked, so I tried it again. I watched the replay again on the first attack and realized that as I was coming out of smoke, or just before I came out of smoke, a shock launcher saw me and shocked about half my troops. So when I came out of smoke, it felt like things were in slow motion. Normally things explode, a bunch of things die around me quickly because this is a pretty powerful troop lineup. Well, in this case they didn't, because about half my troops got shocked because somebody stepped out of smoke. So we tried to do it again, correcting, and it's kind of funny. It's a weird base design. Definitely not something I wanted to approach with warriors without a boost on. This is also a 2-2 base. You see bases like this, I see them down with my mini accounts, but I don't really see them at this level so much. But it ended up being funny to me when I thought about the path I ended up taking. So this is like a John Madden style base. So first of all, these 3 towers. So here we go with the telestrator. Those 3 towers can be shocked together, and then later on, once things start to die, we can use shocks, value shocks, to get these things and then these things. That means this tower has to die, this tower has to die, and then the path I end up taking to get through this base is just kind of hilarious. So, smoke the beach, so over to here, and then flare up and get to about here and come out of smoke and start attacking and go this way and get to, I think, about there. And then I didn't have a lot of troops left and much GBE, so I pulled back over here and collected all this GBE and then came around that way with just a few critters to, probably about 10 girls and a few critters to keep my Zukas alive. And yeah, so that's the that's the easy way of beating this base, I guess. That's kind of a ridiculous path, and time obviously was becoming a factor. I was down under 30 seconds taking a route like this through this base because this is just as convoluted as it comes. So here's the attack. We'll put this in a faster mode until we get to the smoking bit. First time I did that attack, I just threw a medkit over here, and then I didn't really love that idea, so I tried something different. I just knew on the beach, I just knew Everspark was going to get shot by that boom cannon. She didn't, but I was pretty much sure that it was going to happen, because that would be my luck. Not too bad getting to that point. And here, so the shock that I talked about over here, and then immediately flare to the mortar, because I need that to die very quickly. And then, so watch, now I have not been shocked by the shock launcher, which is always a good idea, and it's immediately things just start dropping around me. And some critters for some distraction, but that's how that is supposed to look. And so, yeah, having half your troop shocks is not something I'd recommend if you can avoid it. Troops needed a little bit of direction to get them attacking the things that attack back. They're sitting over there shooting residences and storages and things. I'm like, yeah, okay, no, we need to kill the things that kill us. So, yeah, at this point we have gone, I need that in a little more, so over there, and over there, and over to here. Actually, I'll just leave that on the screen. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. I want the blaster to go down here, and once that, because that blaster is, I know I'm going to try to approach this from the back at this point, and that blaster is going to be a problem if I do that. So, waiting for the blaster to drop, and as soon as it does, we're getting the heck up out of here, because that was really not a very healthy place for me to be. But I mean, you can see at this point how few troops I have remaining. So actually I can't leave that on the screen, because we'll need to center this a little bit more so we can see the action, and then we'll speed it up through this bit, because that's not very exciting. Here I'm just trying to get up some GBE and build up some critters, because I know I'm going to need them here. I think I had the GBE for one box of critters at this point, because I've thrown several. One to clear mines, one for distraction back over here. Luckily the mortar shot, I have a few Grioneers left. Luckily the mortar there shot them, and they survived, which is good. So they're stepping out and providing a tiny bit of a shield there. Good job. There's one rifleman who just got blasted. And so now I'm medkit to try to get through the machine gun. And I know if the machine gun drops, I've got this guy, because I can pull back to a spot. Didn't really need that flamethrower to die, but can pull back to a safe spot out of range of these two machine guns, and nothing else down here will range me, and it's just a race against the clock. But yeah, so a very simple and easy method to walk through somebody's base, which only requires about as much redirection as it would take. I mean, I could get from my house to New Jersey taking, I'm not close to New Jersey either, I could get my house to New Jersey taking fewer turns than I took to beat this base. So, literally. Yeah. Down I-91, 95. Yeah, fewer turns than I took to beat this base. So anyway, that was fun, and now I've got just a couple of heavy Zuka hits left on my map, which will be a mercy after the morning that I have had here. So anyway, RCZM, the long way around. If you like the video, thumbs up and all that jazz, and I'll catch you later. Have a good day.